Ladies and gentlemen, gather round, or rather lean closer to your screens, because I'm about to take you on a wild, sarcastic and painfully truthful ride through the digital dumpster fire that is arguing with anonymous YouTube handles. Buckle up, because this is going to be an 8-minute journey into the heart of why engaging with Sniper Wolf 420 or Noob Slayer 23 is about as productive as teaching a goldfish to play chess. Spoiler alert, the goldfish will lose, and so will you. Let's start with the basics. You're scrolling through the comments on a video. Maybe it's a deep dive into quantum physics. Maybe it's a tutorial on how to air fry a sock. Don't matter. You see a comment from Galaxy Brain 420 that says, "This vid is trash. You don't know nothing. My dog could do better." Your first instinct, type a scathing, well-reasoned response, citing sources, logic, and maybe even a dash of wit. You hit post, sit back, and wait for the sweet validation of proving Galaxy Brain 420 wrong. Congratulations, you've just entered the Thunderdrome of pointlessness. Why is this a waste of time? Oh, let me count the ways. First off, who is Galaxy Brain 420? Is it a 12-year-old in the mum's basement, munching on Doritos and rage typing with orange-stained fingers? Is it a 40-year-old accountant named Steve who's having a midlife crisis and decided to take it out on your comment about sustainable farming? Or is it, as I strongly suspect, a sentient AI bot programmed to spew chaos like a digital gremlin? You'll never know. That's the beauty and the horror of anonymous handles. You're not arguing with a person, you're arguing with a void. A void that probably has a profile picture of an anime character holding a sword. Now, let's talk about the psychology of the anonymous commenter. These folks thrive on chaos like a houseplant thrives on sunlight. They don't want a reasoned debate. They don't care about your carefully crafted argument or the fact that you spent 20 minutes Googling peer-reviewed studies to back up your point. Their goal isn't to learn or grow, it's to get a reaction. They're like the internet equivalent of that kid in middle school who poked you with a pencil just to see how many times they could do it before you snapped. And when you engage, you're giving them exactly what they want: attention. It's like feeding a troll a 5-course meal and wondering why they keep coming back for more. And let's not forget the time sink. You could have spent those 20 minutes learning to juggle, baking a cake, or binge-watching a show about people who live in treehouses. Instead, you're typing a 500-word essay to Fortnite God 2025, who responds with, "LOL, you're dumb." Time is the one currency you can't get back, folks. Every second you spend arguing with Cat Lover 888 is a second you'll never recover. You could be petting an actual cat, but no, you're out here trying to convince someone with a bio that says, "I hate everything," that their take on climate change is factually incorrect. Good luck with that. And can we talk about the futility of logic in these exchanges? You bring facts, they bring vibes. You bring citations, they bring emojis. You're out here playing chess and they're playing Uno, eating the wild card when you're not looking. I once saw a comment thread where someone tried to explain the theory of relativity to Big Chungus Fan 50. Spoiler, Big Chungus Fan 50 didn't care. They just posted a gif of a dancing banana and called it a day. You can't win an argument when the other side's strategy is to derail the conversation into a meme-fueled abyss. Oh, and let's not ignore the emotional toll. You start out calm, collected maybe, even a little smug because you know you're right. But 3 comments in, you're rage typing, your blood pressure's through the roof, and you're wondering why you're so invested in convincing Yeet Master 2000 that the earth isn't flat. You're not just wasting time, you're wasting energy. Emotional bandwidth that could be spent on, I don't know, calling your mum or learning how to crochet a scarf. Instead, you're out here having a virtual shouting match with someone who might not even exist. Plot twist, Yeet Master 2000 could be a bot and you're yelling at code. How's that for a Monday night? Now, let's address the illusion of victory. Say you do manage to craft the perfect response. It's witty, it's cutting, it's a mic drop moment that would make Shakespeare jealous. You hit post and crickets. Or worse, lol, co-parder. Even if you win the argument, what have you gained? A fleeting sense of superiority? A single upvote from someone named Pickle Rick for life? There's no trophy for winning a YouTube comment war. No one's going to carve your username into a monument for best own of 2025. The only thing you've won is a headache and a slightly worse opinion of humanity. And don't even get me started on the rabbit hole effect. You respond to one comment and suddenly you're in a 47 comment thread with Savage Gamer X and the cousin Savage Gamer X 2. They're tag teaming you with bad grammar and worse logic, and before you know it, you're refreshing the page every 5 minutes to see if they've responded. You've become the very thing you swore to destroy, a comment section warrior. Your friends are out living their lives, and you're here debating the finer points of avocado toast with someone who spells yaw as yaw. This is not the legacy you want. So, why does this keep happening? Why do we fall into the trap of arguing with these digital phantoms? It's because we're human. We want to be right. We want to be heard. We want to believe that somewhere out there, Galaxy Brain 420 is reading our response and thinking, wow, I was wrong. I'll change my whole worldview now. Spoiler, they're not. They're probably already trolling a video about how to organise his spice rack. Which brings me to my grand conclusion. The best response to an anonymous YouTube handle is no response. That's right, folks. Silence is your superpower. It's the ultimate power move. You don't engage, you don't rage, you don't waste a single brain cell on Crypto King 123 and their hot take that the moon is just Jeff Bezos's bald head reflecting sunlight. You just scroll on by, maybe sip some tea and live your life. Let them yell into the void. Let them post their dancing banana gifs. You're above it. You're free. In the immortal words of nobody, because I just made this up, don't wrestle with a pig in the mud. You'll get dirty and the pig will have the time of its life. Anonymous YouTube handles are the pigs and the comment section is the mud. Stay clean, my friends. Stay clean.